three teachers of Milestone School and College to be remembered forever by nation for their humanity and courage, says Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus. European Union to provide €4 million in assistance to Election Commission for organising elections of international standards, announces EU Ambassador Michael Miller after a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner. Government firmly committed to hold elections in February next, in line with Chief Advisor's announcement, says Law Advisor. Time to collect nomination papers for DAKSU elections ends. A total of 658 individuals collect nomination papers for 28 positions. Last day for submitting nomination papers tomorrow. Hearing of state's appeal against High Court's verdict acquitting the accused in August 21 grenade attack case adjourned till Wednesday. US President meets with Zelensky and European leaders at White House on Ukraine's security issue. Trump announces plan to convene a summit between Putin and Zelensky. Hamas agrees to new proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza, mediated by Egypt and Qatar. Israel intensifies attacks to occupy Gaza, 60 more Palestinians killed today. And Bangladesh A team defeated Northern Territory strike by 22 runs in the ongoing top-end T20 cricket tournament in Australia. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. This is Shoma Bose welcoming you all. Those were the headlines. Now move on to the details. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus has said that three teachers, Mehreen Chaudhary, Masuka Begum and Mahfouza Khanum, who died in plane crash at Milestone School and College, will be remembered forever by the nation as a unique example of humanity and bravery. Chief Advisor said this while the family members of the three teachers who died in the plane crash met with him at the State Guest House, Jamuna, today. Chief Advisor Professor Yunus said even though it has been a while, the memory of the accident is still burning in everyone. Condolences for this incident can be expressed, but nobody has the power to erase this unbearable memory. The Chief Advisor wanted to hear the memories of the three teachers from their families. The family members describes various memories that occurred during that time to the Chief Advisor. Noting that the teachers are the pride and role models of the nation, Chief Advisor said the memories to be preserved and whatever needs to be done in this regard, government will do so. Environment Advisors Sardar Rizwana Hassan, Health Advisor Nur Jahan Begum, Fisheries and Livestock Advisor Farida Akhtar, Women and Children Affairs Advisor Sharmin S. Murshid, Road Transport and Bridges and Power, Energy and Mineral Resources Advisor Muhammad Fazlul Kabir Khan, Education Advisor C.R. Abrar, Housing and Public Works Advisor Adilur Rahman Khan, and Principal Coordinator for SDGs Lamia Morshed were also present, among others. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus thanked British physicians for their timely response to treat the critically injured patients following the plane crash on the compound of Milestone School and College last month. The Chief Advisor thanked the team when they called on him at the State Guest House, Jamuna, today. The British government sent a 9-member medical team to Dhaka to treat the burnt patient following the tragic accident. The team is not only treating the injured patients but also helping Bangladesh build its capacity to deal with similar situation in the future. The Chief Advisor said that the visit of British doctors was important in three aspects: providing emergency support, setting the treatment protocol and helping Bangladesh prepare for the future. He said that Bangladesh has been able to improve and gain some knowledge on the treatment of burn injury. The chief advisor also emphasized the care of mental health of cured patients and urged the British team to undertake some follow-up measures. Health advisor Nur Jahan Begum, National Institute of Burn and Plastic Surgery Director Mohammad Nasiruddin and British High Commissioner to Bangladesh Sarah Cook were among others present on the occasion. The European Union will provide €4 million in assistance for the 13th National Parliamentary election. EU Ambassador Michael Miller made the announcement today while speaking to the media after meeting with Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin at the Election Commission headquarters in Agartala. The 6-member EU delegation was led by Ambassador Miller. The EU envoy said that the European Union wants to see an election in Bangladesh that meets international standards.
That will lead up to democratic elections, and I think you have also all heard that we are heading towards a timeline of early 2026. Specifically, I came today to announce to the Bangladesh Election Commission that the European Union will provide a support package in excess of €4 million to help Bangladesh run elections in line with international standards. We will be working there. We are at the stage now of identifying how we can best help. But as I said, the meeting was very fruitful, and I'm very hopeful that we will come to be able to support you in all of your work.
Government is firmly committed to hold general elections in February next in line with Chief Advisor's announcement. Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Advisor Dr. Asif Nazrul said this while talking to journalists after attending a meeting at the Cabinet Division at the Secretariat today. Commenting there has not been any major qualitative change of the political parties, Dr. Asif Nazrul said the responsibility of holding the elections lies with the government, not with any political party. The government is moving forward with all preparations for the elections. The polls will be held in February and the government's stance on this remains unwavering, he added. Describing Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus as a globally respected figure, Dr. Asif Nazrul said there is no question of deviating from the commitment made by Chief Advisor. A total of 658 candidates have collected nomination papers for 28 positions in the upcoming Dhaka University Central Students' Union DAKSU elections. On the last day today, 93 students have collected nomination forms. Chief Election Commissioner for the DAKSU elections, Professor Mohammad Joshi, informed about the sale of nomination papers to the newsman at his office this afternoon. He said that as of Tuesday, 106 nomination papers have been submitted. Tomorrow is the last day for submitting nomination papers. According to the schedule, the last day for withdrawal of nomination papers is August 25, while the final list of the candidates will be published on August 26. The DAKSU polling will take place on September 9. Hearing on the state's appeal against the High Court verdict acquitting all the accused, including former State Minister for Home Lutfuzzaman Babur and BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman, has been adjourned till Wednesday in August 21 grenade attack case. The hearing for third day began this morning at the appeal bench led by Chief Justice Syed Rifat Ahmed. Deputy Attorney General Abdullah Al Mahmood conducted hearing at the court on behalf of the state. Senior lawyer S.M. Shah Jahan and lawyer Muhammad Shishir Munir presented the defense. Earlier on December 1st, High Court bench of Justice A.K.M. Asaduzzaman and Justice Soyed Inayat Hussain pronounced the verdict, acquitting till all the accused in August 21 grenade attack case. On December 19, the full copy of the verdict was published. Later, the state filed a separate leave to appeal. The state was granted permission to appeal against the High Court's verdict on June 1st. process to rehabilitate the fascists becomes easier if distance among pro-democratic political parties created. BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman said this while addressing virtually a discussion meeting held in Dhaka today. The discussion meeting was organized marking 45th founding anniversary of Jatiyotawadi Swechhasevak Dal. Tariq Rahman said fascism cannot be stopped through constitution or written rules and regulations. There is no alternative of empowering people politically to resist the fascism, he added. Even though 1 year has passed since the July mass uprising, the families of the martyrs are frustrated that the verdicts for the genocide cases have still not been delivered. Injured July fighters have also expressed their anger over the delay. However, the prosecutor of the International Crimes Tribunal said that despite various obstacles which have slowed the tribunal's proceedings, investigations for several cases have already been completed and trials are underway. Witness testimonies are currently being recorded, and if all goes well, the prosecutor is hopeful that verdicts could be delivered within this year. He also noted that such a rapid pace of investigation has never been seen before in the tribunal's history. Still, some people fear that with the national election approaching, the genocide trials may be stalled or slowed down. So far, 450 complaints have been filed with the tribunal. Among these, 30 are miscellaneous cases involving 209 accused individuals. Of them, 84 have been arrested and are currently in custody. Now moving to international news.